From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, center fielder, number 1.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after. Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
Throw over to the bag. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
On to first, a double play.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Paxton steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson Cano.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Number 10, Yonder Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And Alonso's going to have himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. For Alonso, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Throw won't get him.
Batting 7.
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Another try at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. And no one can get there as it falls. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Second and third here, one man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Garcia gonna have to hurry. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Leonis Martin. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. Second and third, two away. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly, he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. After it is Martin. That's a hit. The first of the year for the Braves. He'll get it into second. And he's safe. At the plate, Jamal Shorty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's by him. It's 0-1. For Kemp, that's his first double on the year. The 0-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Adonis Garcia digs in now. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Here's Matt Adams now.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the stretch. Right side. Alonso is there. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Next for Seattle.
Striding in once again, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. McCutchen will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nelson Cruz.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Dyson off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. For Dyson, that's stolen base number 1 on the young season. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonder Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
1-2 now. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Alonso is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Settling in now, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now batting, Tyler Flowers. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Out to short for Segura. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Ender Inciarte. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Now here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The right fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Runners off for second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Inciarte racing back. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's yonder.
First baseman, number 10.
Daniel Feliz answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Daniel Feliz
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up back behind second. Phillips will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So here's Matt Kemp now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball one. For Freeman, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit. Freeman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home, and he is in there. Striding in, Jamal Shorty.
Shortstop, Jamal.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Adonis Garcia digs in now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Matt Adams now.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Gene Segura standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is there. 2 down. Here now is Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit on the ground, but foul. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Phillips is there for it, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Brandon Phillips. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and Phillips has himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So stepping in, Tyler Flowers comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Here's a look over to first. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
1-1, here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now a throw over to first. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch, Freddie Freeman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Now batting.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And stepping. Nick Vincent. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. McCutcheon rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score, the runner from second. Digging in and looking for more. Jamal Shorty. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And a relay to the plate. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So both runners able to move up a base. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Adonis Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
0-1's the count.
In there, no balls and a strike. Danny Santana will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And the changeup is way low that time.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the. Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Leonis Martin.
Hit back up the middle. Shorty gloves it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The center
Here's
fielder,
Gerard Dyson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Pitch is popped up. Calling for it. Shorty, 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And it's grounded foul. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over.
Pitching for the Braves, number 63, Chris.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Mark Zipchinski.
Hitter, Matt Adams.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Sam Freeman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. This is pulled into right, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Here's Yonder Alonso. For 3 with a double on his line so far. Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit on the ground out to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready once again.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Working to keep them in the game here. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutcheon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Here's Ender Inciarte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
This is flared right back over the mound. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Ready for another chance.
48, Andrew McCutcheon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Throw over to the bag. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Andrew McCutcheon is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll have the first crack at...
Hitting out for Seattle, catcher Mike Zunino.
Pitch on the way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Splitter, 2-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 12, Leonis. Martin, your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Mitch Haniger will move into the on-deck.
Number 17, Mitch Haniger.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Gerard Dyson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamel. Last time through was a base hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. This one's flared out toward left. Kemp coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Edwin Diaz.
Matt Kemp.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jamal Shorty has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, here's Robbie Cano now. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia.
Arodys Vizcaíno enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So digging in now, Gene Segura. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Jim Johnson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 53, Jim.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Matt Adams. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. James Pazos.
Matt Adams.
Dansby Swanson will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second, but there is the second baseman Cano for the first out.
The second baseman.
So striding forward now, Brandon Phillips. Carter Capps takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
56, Carter Capps.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Phillips around first, heading for second. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Nick Markakis will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in now, Ender Inciarte. David Phelps.
Inciarte.
First offering on its way. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there. Bounce to first. Oh, look at the dive. What a play. Here's
Right
Andrew
fielder, number
McCutcheon now.
48.
No hits in 3
Andrew
tries so far.
McCutcheon.
He's struck out once.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches. Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And if we had to single out one star from the Mariners roster tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Robinson Cano. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.